Sparkle, sparkle. Duck, the Great Western engine, was absolutely delighted when the Fat Controller gave him his own branch line. And so were the other engines. It'll be nice not to be bossed around by that old stickler, said Gordon. But Duck didn't care, and told anyone he could. My branch line is a lovely coastal run, Thomas, just like the Great Western branches of old. Why don't you go back there instead of giving us sore ears? James said darkly. Pooh! Take my advice, Duck. Watch out for any pesky buses, Thomas added, remembering his own experience. Oh, I won't need buses to help me with my trains, Duck reassured. The next day, Duck went to fetch the coaches for his morning train. Then he went to arrange some trucks to Henry. Duck, what about your train? Oh, my train? Oh, yes, of course, yes, how silly of me, right away. Duck made his way along the branch line feeling bright and cheerful. He could smell the sea air. Feels like Western-super-Mare down here, his driver chortled. A bit more careful next time, Duck. Whoops, sorry. His driver looked at the clock. Oh dear, we're 5 minutes late, he exclaimed. We are? Perhaps I shouldn't have fetched those trucks to Henry. Exactly. You'll have to get used to this now. The guard's whistle blew, and Duck set off again. Oh well, he thought. It's early days, I suppose. Duck had a long drink after bringing his train to the top station. Hello there. All right. What's this? A Great Western? Oh, our 1930. Excuse me. I'll have you know I'm really useful. Yeah, that gets them every time, that does. The bus introduced himself. I am Alexander Graham Bell. I think I was named after a telephone designer, but you can call me Graham. It slides off the tongue, you know what I'm saying. You say you're really useful, right? Well, yes. Your arrival times say otherwise, chap. You've been at least a few minutes late arriving today, according to my passengers. This a regular thing, Sonny? Duck felt it right to tell the truth. Well, to be fair, Graham, I am new to this branch line. For shame. My company and your controller have sent me down to help you, while those Scottish engines of his are doing, well, Duck was mortified. Oh, there I go, running my mouth again where it's not needed. Utter fool, Duck muttered as the trucks followed sensibly. I don't need help with my branch line. Why else would I have been given one? Oh, just my luck. Oh, come on! Shut up! That night, Duck told Toby about Graham and what he'd said. Buses and lorries took my old line, and I tell you one thing, Graham won't take mine. I'll make sure of it. To be fair though, by the looks of it, he doesn't want to make you look redundant, he just wants to take some weight off your buffers until Donald... What weight? I can manage just fine without the aid of that thing, thank you, Toby. Good night. Ow! What a drama queen. It was fair to say that Duck was becoming a bit stressed out. That morning he hurried off, hot and bothered, to find the coaches. Oh, steady on, Duck. You're lucky you have an engine at all, Duck murmured. He hurried along the branch line, going much faster than he normally would. Come on, he called to the coaches. Too fast, too fast. We're going to stop, we're going to stop. Don't, I swear. No. Oh, they did. And they wouldn't let him start again until Duck promised reluctantly to go a lot slower. They arrived at the station 10 minutes late. Duck sighed. There was Graham standing next to him. 10 minutes later? You know, Duck, I'm quite surprised you're not the black sheep of your family. Listen to me, Graham, it was those coaches. Likely story, isn't it? You know, I was joking, by the way. Of course, like I'd have known. Off again. Bye, Duck. Hope the rest of your day goes smoothly. Duck looked quite forlorn. Now he felt he had to prove himself. Right away, mate. Get a move on, you lot. Whoa, boy, hang on. I'm not letting some smug little bus take my branch line. The coaches were worried for Duck. So were his crew. Calm down, old boy. I don't need to calm down. You'll cause an accident. No, I won't. Fiddlesticks. The driver and fireman inspected. You've burst your safety valve, Duck. You've been banging and bumping and goodness knows what to make anything go wrong. Oh, for heaven's sakes, Duck. Oh no, not you. Graham eyed the situation. Why, Duck, why? That'd make a great novel, that would. Why, Duck, why? The story of Mr. Unreliable. Yeah, well, you can stick your novel up your what? Duck stared in horror as the passengers climbed down to board Graham. Do hope you get better, Duck. You seem like a rather nice engine. Sir. James helped to bring Duck back to the sheds so he could have a complete look over. He felt most depressed. Hello, Duck. Enjoying life on the branch? No, Thomas. Not at all. He explained about Graham and his safety valve. I've been far too stressed out lately. Maybe I'm not ready to have my own branch line just yet. Nonsense, smiled Thomas. It's early days yet, you'll get used to it. But what about Graham? He's sure to steal my passengers now. Graham? I don't think so. Besides, me and Bertie got on fine after our race. This Graham seemed well enough when I met him. Wait, you met him? Yeah, he was doing the rounds. Told me about you. He said he was only trying to help. Maybe you should have a word with him. Perhaps. Duck's safety valve was soon repaired and he was back to work the following weekend. Well done, Duck. Much better. Thanks. It's like Thomas said. I'm getting used to it. I wonder where Graham is. Why, if it isn't Mr. Unreliable. Oh, hello, Graham. Well, Mr. Unreliable, you're reliable for once. You're on time. I am? That's great. Beg pardon, Graham, but I'd like to apologise for being so rude to you. I thought you were trying to steal my passengers. I thought I could manage on my own. Apology accepted, Chapo. And I'm sorry if I was a little overbearing for you. It was just jokes, you know. I mean, how could I hate one of the most popular classes of engines there are, eh? Might want to work on your flattery skills, mind. Well, I've got some good news for you. I'm being reallocated tomorrow. So it looks like today's my last day here. Oh, well, thank you for helping me out, Graham. I appreciate it very much. Bye, Duck. Enjoy the branch line. See you, Graham. Thanks to Graham, Duck had learnt something. He had become more skillful with running a branch line, but now he's never afraid to be helped, no matter what form it might be in. Well, as long as it isn't trying to take his branch line, that is.
My name's Shadow, Sailor Shadow.